Hey, this is Chris from Cut Print Film with a video review of Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman, the Zack Snyder directed follow-up to Man of Steel, smashes into theaters this weekend after 3 long years of production. Does it live up to the hype? Absolutely not. First, the good news. Ben Affleck's Batman / Bruce Wayne is the best part of the movie, and Affleck really sells the role of an older, angrier, xenophobic Batman. The first hour or so of Batman v Superman is good, bordering on great. The film opens during the big battle of Metropolis from the end of Man of Steel, and it shows that Bruce Wayne was on the ground in the city while that was happening. And in scenes deliberately staged to mimic the tragedy of 9/11, Bruce Wayne watches in horror as co-workers from one of his office buildings are killed as a result of the big fight between Superman and General Zod. And this scene perfectly sets up Batman's mindset. He's a fear-driven, reactionary nut who has no tolerance for Superman. If Superman has the power to destroy us all, why let him live in our country? In other words, the Batman in this film is the type of lunatic who would happily vote for this lunatic. So the first half of Batman v Superman positions it to be the perfect superhero movie for our current, terrible, fear-based times, but director Zack Snyder abandons all that interesting stuff to focus on non-stop explosions and scenes of Batman and Superman throwing each other into buildings. Henry Cavill does the best he can as Superman, and I really believe he'd be a great Superman in someone else's movie. But it's clear that Zack Snyder either doesn't like or doesn't understand Superman as a character. We already have a miserable Batman. Wouldn't it make more sense to have a less miserable Superman? Jesse Eisenberg also appears in the film, giving one of the worst performances of his career as Lex Luthor. Eisenberg is a great actor, and he could have made an excellent, smarmy Zuckerberg-like Luthor, but instead he plays the character as an unhinged goofball who can't sit still. You get the impression that Eisenberg based his character on Jim Carrey's performance in The Mask, specifically the Cuban Pete scene. After the promise of the first half of the film, Batman v Superman descends into chaos, leading to a big, stupid, climactic showdown that fails to really even connect a punch. Snyder is known for his visual style, yet the big action set pieces in Batman v Superman are ugly and flat, with no flair even by mindless action movie standards. And sure, there are plenty of Justice League Easter eggs peppered through the narrative that might give superfans a thrill, but these moments are also clumsily shoehorned into an already bloated story that they never seem organic, they just seem false. DC fans may be quick to defend Batman v Superman out of something like brand loyalty, but the truth is, fans are the ones who should be most upset by such a disappointing mess of a movie. You can also read a more detailed version of this review at cutprintfilm.com.